What is up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you part 8 of my Devil May Cry 4 LP. So we're just going to go ahead and get started with this mission. It's a pretty short mission. It's kind of fun, and we have a bit of a tricky boss battle at the end. So right off the bat, we're going to head down the pathway. We actually have a blue orb fragment to get right off the bat here. So, destroy all the pods, and you see the pod up on the ceiling? Destroy it, jump up, and get our blue orb fragment. That easy. So, out here we're gonna fight some scarecrows and some basic, what are they called? God, it's, chimera seeds, that's what they are. Drew a blank for a second. But yeah, pretty simple. We're gonna be putting to use the sephirotic fruit that we got last mission, that we got from Echidna last mission. We're gonna be putting that to use here. So, once all the enemies are dealt with, we're going to go ahead, and we're actually going to do a bit of backtracking. We're going to go through some areas we already went to before. Interact with this wall, or interact with the branches, and you will see that they just crumble away. And we are actually back in the bridge area where we got the secret mission last mission. Where we did the secret mission that pissed me off so much. So, we're back here now. However, we're going to head through the northwestern exit, and we're going to encounter some brand new enemies once we get out into the open. Okay, so these new enemies are called Assault. Assault is, they're pretty much variants of Blades from Devil May Cry 1. They look just like them, and they behave in a similar manner too. They can shoot claws at you. They have an aerial attack, which is quite surprising. They can jump up in the air, hover for a little bit, and then they'll just launch themselves at you like a torpedo. Grappling them is a great way to deal damage, however, it leaves you vulnerable to other Blades attacks when they're in groups. So, once you deal with one, once you have one left and there's no other enemies near you, that's when it's best to grapple these guys. And as you can tell, Nero does a good job. His attacks slam all around him, so it's good for hitting enemies around you if you got like scarecrows and assaults. But when fighting multiple assaults together, grappling them can be kind of risky, so do it at your own risk. Anyway, now that we're done, let's go ahead and head out this exit. We're back in the area with the gyro blade, however, we don't need to use it anymore, so let's just come on out this way. We're going to pick up some more red orbs by breaking pods. There's actually quite a few pods in this mission that we can destroy for red orbs. But we're going to head up into the laboratory, if I remember correctly, if that's what it was called, and we're going to encounter some more enemies. Alright, so here we go. We got some, a couple scarecrows, 3 of them actually, and 1 assault. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Ah, man. So it's October 13th, and at this point I'm pretty much debating on whether or not I want to get the new Alien Isolation game. It's going to be a pretty it looks entertaining, but it looks kind of scary. Like, I'm not big on the horror genre of video games, or even movies for that matter. A lot of people love getting the crap scared out of them. I'm not particularly fond of it. It's never been a source of excitement or entertainment for me to get scared by stuff. So I'm just debating on whether or not I should pick it up. It does seem like a fun game. In that there's certain ways you can tackle certain objectives and how you want to go about doing stuff. So it looks fun. And I'm also looking forward to the new Call of Duty game coming out, Advanced Warfare. That looks pretty fun. So pretty much with all the new titles coming out later this year, well, actually, Alien Isolation is already out. Never mind. But you know, this fall looks to be good for video games. So anyway, interact with the branch on this pathway under here, and we'll disintegrate it. And now we can proceed and head out into a bit of a small puzzle area. Now out here in the Lost Woods, you want to proceed. There are four paths. Obviously, one path we're on right now, but there are three ways we can go. What we have to do is pretty much as it says, we have to follow the light. We have to seek the light. What that means is we have to go in the direction of the sun. How we can tell what direction the sun is by looking at the shadows. However, we want to go the wrong way just so we can come here. In here, we're going to encounter some enemies. Sometimes it's scarecrows with chimera seeds on them. This time, it's a group of assaults. But we want to come this way for one reason and one reason only, and a blue orb fragment is in here. So that's the only reason we really want to come this direction. So for the most part, this is a pretty simple area. Just defeat them. The path to the end exit will open once we defeat them all. But before we leave, let's get our blue orb fragment. Come over here to where the trees are. Double jump up, and you can see it up there in the branches. Bam. Alright. And I almost forgot these over here. So, now that we're done with this room, we can finally go ahead and take the correct path to getting through the Lost Woods. We have to take the correct path 3 times in a row. So, look at the shadow, go the path opposite the shadow. Alright, here I almost made the wrong mistake. Here I almost made the mistake of following the shadow. The shadow's pointing left, I'm like, oh wait, hold on. Almost went the wrong way. So I'm like, alright. But once we take the right path 3 times, we will be out of here and we will be on our way towards the boss of this mission. It's a pretty short mission, and it's a nice change of pace after the last 2 missions, especially mission 6, oh my god. But here we are, the Forgotten Ruins. And if you actually, once I destroy these, go left, we're actually over the bridge where we were a while ago. So, go ahead through here. We're heading over into the training grounds. And out here we're going to encounter some scarecrows and a couple assault. Well, actually, it's 2 scarecrows and 1 assault right now. Oh, 2 assault. There's 2. Yeah, that's right. Alright. So, for the most part, this is going to be a fun year for video game, at least for me. I'm looking forward. I have quite a few titles lined up, as well as some other titles that I'm doing reviews of, like in my spare time, like just to break up the footage. Like, sometimes I won't play this game or Call of Duty. You know, I'll play other games just for like a nice change of pace to keep things fresh. So I've got quite a lot of games lined up, and I've already acquired footage on a couple of them outside of Call of Duty and Devil May Cry. So once I'm done with Devil May Cry, I'm going to move on to another game that's similar to Devil May Cry. But we'll get more into that once we finish this game. Anyway, it's boss fight time. Here's a God of Time statue if you need it. Let's rev up and head on down to the next area. We have a very long way to get to the top of our platform to where we're going to fight. So let's just go ahead and sprint forward, and this is one of the reasons why I like Nero's speed ability so much. It just saves so much time. But once we get to the top of the stairs, it's a cutscene followed by a boss battle.
That's a look you shoot your enemy. Okay, well then let me ask you this. What exactly is the Order after? And who the hell is Dante?
You do not demand answers from me! You possess the power of a demon.
Back down. I don't want to hurt you. I won't do that to Kitty.
Hurt me? You don't get it, do you?
You too?
I have been chosen to take the next step in evolution. To become something far more than just human. I am an angel.
Wrong, Credo. All that you become is a demon.
As captain of the Holy Knights, you are now under arrest. It's the wish of His Holiness.
Alright, so Kratos attacking us, and we have no choice but to defend ourselves and retaliate, so let's go ahead and kick his ass. Alright, Kratos likes to use his shield. That shield is his favorite thing to do. And that attack right there is probably the most difficult attack for me to dodge, because I'm so used to trying to dodge his other attacks, that one I dodged too early, because you've noticed he has a wind-up to it, and when I dodge too soon, and it doesn't, and I pretty much run right into it. His other attacks can be dodged simply by side rolling or back jumping. Grappling with him after he's missed is a good way to get yourself some space. The streak attack is going to be very useful to you here as it helps close the distance. It gets in one good hit. And it's pretty good at dealing damage, you know. It's an okay attack. Like, the streak is great because after you do the streak attack, he'll try and block your next one. But once you grapple with, once he's stunned, you can grapple with him and do some mega damage when he's staggered. Like right now, I've just been grappling with him normally. But once I stagger him, I get an awesome throw animation, and it just looks so freaking kick-ass. It's like an ultra beatdown, and it's so satisfying to watch. So once we stun and stagger Kratos a little bit more, here we go. Oh, that's so fucking satisfying. So, as you've pretty much seen everything he can do, side roll the spears. If you want to taunt him like I do, eventually, I taunt him a little bit, just for fun. Charge shots do good damage once you pretty much, if you want to charge shot. But right here, I taunt him. And I almost got hit right there. So, once he slowly starts walking to you, you can go ahead and taunt if you want. But, you know, I just decided to show you some of his taunts, because I haven't been taunting at all in this game. I am doing a fairly decent job of avoiding his attacks and dodging them. It's just that attack right there. Like I said, the wind-up, I usually dodge when he does the wind-up, so when he actually does the attack, it hits me dead on. That's the only one that's tricky. Everything else I can pretty much dodge immediately, and I'll be safe. But once we finish off Kratos, we're going to have a little cutscene, so let's finish him off in style.
Not yet! I'm not finished! Your strength has increased.
Kitty. No, wait. This isn't what you think.
Why? Why did you do this?
It was our intentions to protect you from the truth. Nero is a demon.
You son of a...
Nero!
Not to worry, I have no intentions of harming her. Yet. Though, it would appear your attachment extends beyond friendship.
She has nothing to do with this. Let her go!
Agnus! How dare you use my sister? This is my fight, and I will finish it. Let her go.
His Holiness predicted your defeat, and so ordered that your sister be utilized.
What?
If you want her, then come and get her, for I cannot guarantee her fate.
His Holiness. Use Kyrie.
Where is he taking her? Back to headquarters?
I'd assume so. Nero, we must set aside this battle until I find out the truth of this.
We now have the Aegis shield. We'll go more into that in the next video. Just go ahead, grab the red orbs, head through the door, and this will end the mission. Alright, so managed to get this over with in a decent time, just over 10 minutes. Decent amount of stylish points. Orbs, I didn't get that many. If I'd gotten a little bit more, I would have got my S for the mission, but you know what, that's fine. Not gonna get too upset over that. So we're just gonna go ahead and save our game. Alright, so it looks like everyone in the Order is pretty much turning into demons. And now Nero does not know who he can trust anymore. And now we have to go save Kyrie as well. And I will see you all there in the next mission. This is RadTech Shu, signing off.